blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw.
Did you compare him to Kevin White, Alex?
I wouldn't put that label on him because I do think he's better than Kevin. So, I mean, Ohio State receiver, you could essentially end the evaluation and the analysis there because that coaching and what they do with wide receivers at Ohio State is awesome.
I don't give a damn how young he is. We are not leaving out Patrick Mahomes. You're the young goat.
Right.
The young goat.
Terry, you want to bring us in?
Yes. What's going on, guys? YouTube. What's good, guys? It's your boy TD, guys. And today's video or today's live is going to be on season 1, episode 17 from bold predictions and season predictions, guys. We got some bold predictions for you that we think can actually help you. Maybe can help you with some of your fantasy picks. I think we really got some guys who probably is going to achieve some of these bold predictions. What are you thinking, Maximus?
Oh, yeah, for sure. But before we get into all that, let's talk about this Micah Parsons trade that just went down. Some big news there. And you being a Cowboys fan, how do you feel about that?
Did you get to
I
see
don't know.
it yet?
Yeah, I saw it. Oh, I definitely saw it. I'm sorry, guys. It's an echo that I'm hearing, but I guess
maybe try turning down the volume you're listening on.
Yeah, let's see. But yeah, I guess, man, I'm surprised. I think Michael Parsons probably did something to Jerry Jones.
Oh, I think that there's something. Something's going to come out.
Yeah, something came up. Yeah, because we don't trade our stars. Now, 2 first-round picks, yeah, that's awesome. But we don't trade our stars. So something happened. He said something to Jerry or something got back to Jerry, and Jerry's like, I'm done with him.
Yeah, for sure. But that really boosts up the Green Bay Packers defense a lot and hurts the Cowboys. Now the Cowboys, I'm kind of thinking they're playing for next year now.
Right. I think Dak Prescott makes him be a great quarterback for fantasy football purposes. He's going to be throwing it to George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. They both going to get, 8 to 10 targets a game?
Oh, for sure now. Like, maybe even more because that
maybe
defense
even more.
is going to be hurting. They don't really have anything in the middle because they were going young too, weren't they, in the middle?
Yes.
With some guys they were just going to try out. So now you got no one up the front. You're going to have a lot more guys going against that middle tier or second tier of the defense, and they're going to be tested huge. So, yeah, you're going to the Cowboys offense is going to have to chuck the ball just to stay within it. And for those who don't know what the trade was, the Cowboys traded Micah Parsons to Green Bay, and they got back Kenny Clark and 2 first-round picks for next year. What do you think, Alex?
Well, and that's the other thing too, is even the 2 first-round picks, like that doesn't seem like much for a guy that he's 25 years old? Not even?
26.
26? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so his entire prime's still in front of him. And I know we've talked about it on our show, Sean, but like he still has some growth. He can even be better than what he's been. So great deal for Green Bay getting it. And I agree with you guys. It just seems like there's something behind the scenes that we haven't heard yet that must have happened because the negotiations seem to sour very quickly. It was a trade me, and then it's okay. Well, we're not entertaining offers. We expect them to be there, and then it was, oh, actually, the Cowboys are willing to listen to offers now, and then boom, an hour later he's gone. So what happened?
Yeah, there'll be something that comes out. We've got a comment here from Trone Forest that says Caleb can't feel great with Parsons going to the Packers. Not only him, Jared Goff can't feel great.
Yeah, right.
All those quarterbacks. And then I'm not looking forward to week 1 now that Travis Kelce's proposed to Taylor Swift because you just know that's going to be all over that News 1 week story.
Oh, it for sure is.
Yeah. But let's get into it. Who wants to start out with their bold predictions?
Oh, man. Well, I suppose I can lead it off with my first one because it's one that we already know, and it's my bet with Terrence, actually. And it's that Colston Loveland will finish ahead of at least 2 of Mark Andrews, Jonnu Smith, Evan Ingram, Kyle Pitts, and David Njoku. So I have Loveland finishing ahead of at least 2 of those. other veteran tight ends. That will be my first one.
Nice.
I know it's spicy.
Well, my first one's kind of one I've been saying all offseason, but I think Braylon Allen's going to be a top 10 fantasy running back this year.
Yep, that one's spicy too.
Yeah,
You're expecting
that's
a
mine.
lot of rushing attempts in New York for that one to hit.
It's going to happen, man. What do you,
That's why they're
Terry?
bold
You got a bold
predictions.
prediction?
Did we lose him?
He's entered the studio. Oh, I think we did lose him, and he's coming back now. He couldn't hear.
I can hear now. I had to leave to come back.
All right.
There we go.
You stayed on the stage, though, the whole time I was talking to you.
Right.
Like your image. I know probably not for you, but yeah. So we're at your bold predictions. Alex was that Loveland would finish above a couple of veteran tight ends. Mine was that Braylon Allen would be a top 10 running back, fantasy purposes.
I like the Braylon Allen one. Mine is going to be Chuba Hubbard finishes as a top 5 running back. That might not be that bold, but I think it's very bold. I think he probably have more carries than any running back in the NFL this year. They have to run the ball to establish the line of scrimmage when you have a short quarterback like Bryce Young to get his windows open up a little bit more. Sean Payton was very good with that with Drew Brees. And I think that's the same thing that Canales is going to do with Bryce Young. And so I think Chuba is going to be a big time great draft pick this year.
Well, you said you were concerned it might not be too bold. Well, I'd say it's bold because he's never done it before. So anytime you're predicting somebody to do something they've never done before, I would say that's bold.
Right. Guys, let's get the likes up. How many likes do we got, guys?
I don't even know how to see them. Do you know how I would see that?
No, I don't. You might have to have up the stream on the side window and mute it. That's usually what I do. But yeah, guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. This is the good hour. Come on, let's get the likes up.
Yeah. All right, Alex, what's your second bold prediction for the season?
So for my second one, I will go to the AFC East, and I will say that my bold prediction is that the Patriots win the division over the Bills.
Ooh.
And that one's a spicy one, I know, because Drake May does not have a ton of weapons, but I think they rely heavily on that ground game, and he's got a new weapon in Travion Henderson to play with. Ramondre Stevenson, we've seen do it a few times already in this league. Coach is not going to love the fumbling, but he's a defensive coach, so I expect that defense to be better than it was last year. Drake May is already looking like a better quarterback, and like the league's not too fast for him. So he takes a step up, and I think they rely on that ground game. And the new rookie in Travion Henderson. And I see them winning the AFC East as a bold prediction. What do you guys think about that one?
Well, I think that plays right into my second bold prediction, which is
right.
Trayvon Henderson will win Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
All right. So
and I think he's going to be not only the best rookie running back, I think he's going to be flirting with that top 5 for rushing yards in the NFL.
Well, then those two are almost connected.
Yep, pretty much. What do you think, Terry?
Yeah, I like it. I guess I go, which I actually don't think is that bold for the Rookie of the Year, but to be one of the top backs, yes, I think that's bold. But if Rookie of the Year, I think that would be my preseason pick for Rookie of the Year.
Oh, yeah?
I wonder what the odds are on that, because I bet that's pretty good odds.
Over Cam Ward, who's going to struggle probably in the beginning. What other rookies? Ashton Genty might be the only guy that can compete with him on that.
I'd say
he's got a
Hampton
tough division. Got to go against those Broncos, Jim Harbaugh's defense, and then Spagnola's defense 6 times.
Yeah, but you got Josh McDaniels, who knows how to get a satellite back out in open space. I think this guy's going to have big plays. All he got to do is stay healthy. I think he's like Devon Achane. You know, Devon Achane had, 8 yards a carry a couple years ago?
Yep. But on the flip side of that, Henderson is also much bigger than Achane.
And that's what Maximus told me, too, the other day when I told him that.
Yeah, he's like 5'11", like 208 or something like that.
Yeah, he's big body, but not huge, but he's an NFL running back size. Yep.
Yeah. So what's
5'11", 210.
Your second one, Terry?
Is when Lamar Jackson goes 50 and 5, 50 TDs and 5 interceptions. Now the 50 TDs might come all over the place. They might be 10 rushing and it might be 40 passing. But he's going to break a record for the most efficient quarterback to ever play in a season. He might have rated at the 70% completion percentage, and his passing rating is going to break all the other quarterbacks passing rating in the history of the game. This is probably going to be the most explosive team that we ever saw play. And I also believe it's going to rival the greatest show on the turf.
I don't know how.
Whew.
Like, I think they can be explosive, like you're talking about, but they got one of the best defenses in the league too, right? So
That's what I'm talking about. That's why it's going to
John
be very
likes to play a lot
efficient.
of that clock management stuff. So Lamar will have the grace, let's say, that he can check down, and like just be safe all the time. Doesn't have to really push it in these tight windows. Doesn't have to try to win the game. Doesn't have to really run around. So like that defense kind of hurts him in a ways to hit that. But at that 50-5, I think that's doable for him. Like I think he can be super efficient.
Yeah, that's what it is. Efficient. Now, if they didn't have a good defense, I would say 60-5. I said that because somebody's gonna go for 60. We saw it years ago when the game wasn't as fast with Peyton Manning and another quarterback that had like 50.
Oh, Drew Brees
and Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, they both hit around 50. Yep. So I believe that we're gonna see a 60 in like a 5 type ratio, and I believe that Lamar is gonna do things that we probably never saw a quarterback do. Like this team is gonna win games easy. They could go undefeated. I'm not predicting them to go undefeated, but I think they could go undefeated.
Oh yeah, that team is stacked. Philadelphia is pretty stacked too. That's another really good team. Like I know there's questions about their defensive line, but man, those guys that they got that are young that people are saying are questionable, they're not so questionable. Not in my eyes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. I think you got the right formula there for your setting up Lamar Jackson with the efficiency. One thing though that we just talked about is the Ravens have a good defense. There is a team in that same division with a terrible defense and a quarterback that could go for 60 touchdowns. And I'm talking about Joe Burrow, but I'm going to his receiver in Jamar Chase, and I think he sets a new record for receiving yards for a wide receiver in the NFL. And I think that's my final bold prediction here is that Jamar Chase sets the NFL receiving record for a season. Because that defense, not going to be good. And Joe Burrow is going to be throwing it all over the field. T. Higgins is going to be more involved, but it's still just those two. Maybe some Chase Brown mixed in for their running game, but give me Jamar Chase setting the record.
I think that's a good bold prediction.
Oh yeah, if it's not this year, it's going to be one of these years. That combination's already been. They're young and they've already been together. How long? So that chemistry's there.
Yeah,
that chemistry's there. One of the best combinations of all time, I think.
Oh, it's fun to watch.
Well, that brings it to me. I'm keeping it in the same division, and this is always going to make Alex smile when I say this. I think the Steelers finished below 500 with Aaron Rodgers. Mike Tomlin's winning season record comes to an end because he brought old man that tears teams down, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
I go against that bold prediction.
Yep.
Come on, Terrence.
Yeah, yo, what's good? What you said about Aaron Rodgers? Because I know you hate him. What you said?
I said the Steelers are going to finish below 500.
Okay. How you feel about that, TD?
No. I think that Aaron Rodgers has his lowest touchdown of his career as going for a whole season, and he actually plays team ball for second time in his career. And I think he shows how that he goes out as a Hall of Fame. And I think this is one of the best. I think the Steelers go to the AFC Championship. Aaron Rodgers is going to manage this team. Aaron Rodgers is going to manage this team and be a leader and do all the right things that he needs to do. So that's not going to be 30 tugs. That's going to be 25
Aaron
tugs.
Rodgers to do something he has never done in his career to be a leader.
Yes, he did it once. He did it early in his career when he beat the Steelers. He did it early in his career. He was a winning player. He gave it to Grant. He passed it to Janice. He passed it to Jermichael Finley. He did that early. After that, you couldn't tell him shit. But I think right now he's ready to. He wants to come back to prove people that he's the leader. He's a Hall of Famer. He knows that. But he wants to prove to people that he is a team player. So I think he's going to throw for maybe 25 to 28 tubs and under 3 interceptions.
No, I don't even think he gets that. I don't even think he finishes the season as a starter.
Sean, here's the thing too, though. Like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, that's
You're going too far.
blazing
Man.
hot take. You be blazing the world.
No way. But here's the thing too. Like, Sean, you keep forgetting. Like, you're saying Rodgers is going to be terrible. He's going to be terrible. If what TD just said is true, and he only throws for 28 touchdowns, that is still way better than we got from any of our quarterbacks the last 2 seasons combined. They're not getting production out of the passing game.
Much out of him though.
When it matters the most, on 3rd and 8. You know what I mean? You need somebody. Aaron Rodgers can make that throw that none of the other quarterbacks ain't been able to make since Ben Roethlisberger's left. So he's going to make a few throws that's going to take them where they can stay in front of the chains with Arthur Smith.
He's going to get in those huddles, hear those play calls, and he's going to change them, and he's just going to start that dynamic teardown that he always does. He did that with the Jets. He did that with Green Bay. He's going to do it with the Steelers, and Tomlin's not going to put up with it, and I don't think he finishes as the starter.
You're just making clips, man.
No, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
How long have I been saying this, Alex? I've been saying it all
You have, and I've been saying you're wrong the whole time too.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. So
Well,
that's why it's still on my bold prediction, because all of these I've been saying all offseason.
Well, my bold prediction is Lazard will end up on the Steelers.
Maybe Devontae Adams.
Nah, I don't think that will happen. But Lazard finds his way to Aaron Rodgers every time. Seems like.
Did we get your final one, TD?
No, we haven't. My final one is going to actually be a spinoff from what Alex said earlier. It's going to be Drake May.
Right.
I think Drake May finishes as a potential top 5 quarterback this year, round 5 or 6. I believe he has 10 to 10 rushing downs. And he showed people that he has a little bit of baby Josh Allen in him.
So maybe Alex's take isn't that bold after all.
No.
Well, it's starting to look that way because you guys just validated it in 2 different ways with your bold predictions. I think that just means we're all on point.
Yep, pretty much. We all see it with the Patriots taking a leap because of Drake May and Trayvon Henderson. We can get into some of the more standard questions, I guess you can say now. So who's your MVP, Terrence, for the season? The end of the year.
In my mind, it should be Lamar Jackson coming with it again. It should have been him last year, but they got tired of seeing Josh Allen not get it, and they just wanted to give it to him because Lamar should have won it last year again. So I'm well bet they put it back in Lamar's hands.
Well, I'm kind of with you on that. I think he should have won it last year. Probably should win it this year, but I don't know if they want to give it to him again, and they'll use that defense against him. So I'm going with Jaden Daniels for MVP.
Woo! And I think he got the talent. Don't get it twisted. I just don't know. Second-year quarterback, that usually be hurdles for a second-year quarterback. They got to get through because they got tape on him. So he gonna go through.
I just think he's going to be able to overcome that and not have that sophomore slump in the NFL like a lot of quarterbacks do.
Yeah, if he's able to do that, forget MVP, Hall of Fame pathway.
Yep. And I'll throw out another name, and I'm going to go with what I had mentioned after TD started talking about Lamar Jackson and his 50 touchdowns. I'm going to go MVP Joe Burrow because I think this season, if he can get the Bengals to a 10-win season, then I think he's easily MVP because it's going to be all on his arm because that defense is not going to be stopping anybody.
I think you're going to need to do more than 10. Who won an MVP getting only 10 wins that was a quarterback?
Well, who's had to do it with no defense like that?
Like that. Drew Brees did it a little bit, but he didn't get him.
Yeah, and that defense, the year that Drew Brees won it, was a defense that was the what was it? His name, Greg. What's his name?
Yeah, when they was taking up, they boundaries.
Bounty
they were taking boundaries.
Yeah,
boundaries.
I loved it.
Yeah.
They tried to claim that was cheating. How is that cheating? How is that cheap? It
But-
ain't ethical, but how is it cheap?
Right, and that was the big thing with that defense too, is they would force turnovers, and that's a big thing. Is can the Bengals defense force turnovers? Because if they can't, they
That's
also
it.
can't stop anyone.
Yeah.
So
So
think
who are
Joe
you going
Burrow.
with, Terry? I'm assuming Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna be redundant. Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go with our AFC Offensive Player of the Year. We'll start with you, Terry.
Start with somebody else.
All right, Alex.
all right, so sticking with this Bengals theme, I guess I'll go Jamar Chase, Offensive Player of the Year, especially if he's going to set the record for receiving yards in a season.
That's who I've got as Offensive Player of the Year, just because I think he's going to be flirting with that record. I think because they got to chuck that ball all season.
Oh yeah. What about you?
Terrence, you got anyone?
Who usually win this award? Is this usually a
I go-
quarterback award? Or some other-
No, the quarterback gets MVP.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
And
would
this
be
is like the
any
best
other
offensive
position.
player.
I go with Derrick Henry.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh, sticking with that Ravens theme.
Yeah, that Ravens team is going to be special. This is going to be a special team. I think Derrick Henry gets around about 1,800 yards and about 15 rushing touchdowns again.
And Lamar's going to put up 50. How many touchdowns they scoring, man?
Derrick Henry only gets 225 carries. He's averaging like 7 yards a carry.
Yeah, well, that's
So
the
he
way the
gets
Ravens do it.
his 67-yard run early in the game. Then Lamar just go around and play around with Zay and Bateman and all those guys, and then Derrick get another one at the end of the game for about 150 yards, 2 TDs,
Jeez.
14 carries.
They need to start using the smaller guys and like passing to start with, and then running Henry at the end, just smashing these teams down. They get it backwards. You got
Yeah,
anyone,
but when you-
Terrence, or you want us to move on?
Who won a AFC Offensive Player of the Year last year?
Wasn't it Saquon? No, not
That was
AFC. He was
the
NFC.
No.
That was just offensive player. That's
Jamar
what I'm saying.
Chase. Jamar Chase.
Yeah, I think it was Chase.
Oh, well, he gonna go back to back then. I'll go for
Yeah.
Chase. then.
Yep.
All right. Well, 3 of us on Chase, so we'll switch to the defensive side of the ball. I guess I'll go first here. I'm going to go TJ Watt. Can't really stay too healthy. Otherwise, I'd go him. I'm going to go Myles Garrett.
Just all that Steelers hit today.
Yeah. Just
TJ Watt got his money, so that's why he's going to win Defensive Player of the Year this year. And he keeps getting slighted, and he's out to prove it. And Rodgers is going to be that leader that Terry's talking about. So give me TJ Watt, Defensive Player of the Year.
when was the last time TJ was healthy for a
The
full
last
season?
time he won it,
Which was
2 years ago? 3
he was
years ago?
healthy the whole season?
I think you're just hating on my Steelers, man.
No, I'm asking seriously. I don't know. I know he's always injured, but never
Well,
like
that's
super
just it.
long.
He'll
He's had
miss a
couple
game or
super
two.
long ones. Yeah, and that's
He'll
why I
miss a
got
game or
Myles
two.
Garrett ahead of him, just because he always misses a couple games minimum.
Well, we'll see.
But
do you
otherwise,
guys
if
think?
he could do 16 games, I don't think anyone could touch him. It'd be like Lamar Jackson with MVP, right? Like they're just looking for reasons
Yeah,
not
just
to give it
video
to him.
game numbers.
You guys got any names?
Will Anderson.
All right.
Oh, that's a big jump.
Houston.
The
for
Houston
Will.
Texans defense is one of the sneakiest defense in the game. When I saw them a couple years ago play against Lamar, they played great. I thought, what's the head coach name? I can't think of his name. The black guy.
D'Amico Ryans.
D'Amico Ryans called a great game against Lamar. He called a great game against Lamar, and I'm like, you know what? This defense is elite. Will Anderson is like that, man.
Well,
I think
something
probably
the
is going to
other
be a
day.
guy like Will Anderson with 15 to 20 sacks.
I saw something the other day that had the Houston Texans as the number 1 defense in the league.
Yes, yes.
That'd be
When
crazy.
you can shut down the Baltimore Ravens, your defense is like that, and they did it. They did it in a playoff game. I mean, they held them down.
Yeah. Well, they held the Chiefs down too, but the refs got them.
There you go.
Got someone, Terrence? I think
I know you don't like defense. We could skip you if you want.
In order for the Steelers to make the playoffs, I think TJ Watt's going to have to play through whatever nagging injuries he have, and he will win the Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah.
There we go.
2 of you guys there. All right, let's switch over to the NFC side. We got NFC Offensive Player of the Year. For me, it's Barkley again. I think he's going to be chasing that record now that he's got that Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, that was an easy one. If it ain't Barkley, CMC make a resurgence because I'm expecting the 49ers to bounce back.
Yeah, I am, but I'm not expecting it to be with Christian McCaffrey.
Brian Robinson Jr.?
Yep. Christian's going to go down at some point.
Damn.
Unless he doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll be shocked.
I'll go with Dak Prescott.
Ooh.
All right. Well, then to keep it different, I'll go CD Lamb there. Because if Dak's going to do it, Lamb's going to be the one to do it for him. With George Pickens.
Dax chases the MVP in that conversation. Well, Lamb quietly wins the Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
I can see that.
So Defensive Player of the Year.
Yep. On the defense, who you got, Alex?
Well, let's go with Micah Parsons. Because he's going to be playing pissed off in Green Bay. I'll try it. We'll go that route.
Got to learn the freaking defense first. I don't know if they'll have special plays for him where it's like he's designed to get schemed into it, the backfield easily. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's possible.
We may have just lost Terry. Well, I'll go with my guy. I'm going with Aiden Hutchinson coming back off that leg injury. Yeah. And he would also be a candidate for comeback player of the year if he can do that.
I was just going to say that I think he's a lock for comeback player of the year because that injury was devastating and everybody followed it because everybody was following the Lions at that time.
Yeah, we may have just lost Terry.
All righty then.
What is keeping Bosa from getting it?
Health.
Yeah, probably same thing as TJ Watt.
Yep.
Can't stay healthy. And he's got that magna stignum with him.
The what?
The magma or magnum or whatever the hell Trump. What do they call them?
MAGA? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, man. What's that have to do with anything?
Oh, he's a big supporter.
Like what?
He wears those hats and stuff, and people get all mad at him. So I don't know if that holds it against him with the voters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see.
We got Terry's back. So you got a guy, Terrence?
Well, that's who I chose. Other than that, I can't really think of anyone.
All right. Do you have a defensive player of the year for the NFC, Terry, or you want us to move on?
No, I don't want to take the low hanging fruit and say Micah. Yeah,
that's what I said.
One. Yeah, I don't want to say that, but I guess I'll go with Cooper DeJean.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah, I like that. Nice. All
Yeah,
right,
maybe
a couple sacks, 5 or 6 picks, a lot of tackles, making big plays during the game, doing like big time games.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. All right, well, let's move on to our rookies of the year. AFC Rookie of the Year. Obviously, I've already said it in my bold predictions, so I'm sticking with mine, Trayvon Henderson.
Yeah, I'll actually second that one because I agreed with everything you said there when you were calling it for your bold prediction. And we've already seen him do it in the preseason too with a kickoff return touchdown in his first touch.
Yeah, like I don't think Ramondre Stevenson even sees 50 touches if
I think
Trayvon's going to be healthy the whole time.
Yeah, the most touches I think he gets is probably week 1 for Ramondre Stevenson, that is.
You got anyone different, Terrence?
I would think it's going to be the Titans quarterback.
Cam Ward?
Yeah.
We got 3-1 here. I think he's going to have a hard time. They got a tough schedule. I was just looking at that today, and I've only got them winning 3 games.
They do, but Cam Ward's also the kind of guy that plays like he doesn't give a shit. So that tough schedule doesn't matter to Cam Ward, I don't think. Like his personality, I mean. It'll matter for his play.
It'll matter for his body when he's going against all these tough defenses.
That's true.
All right, we'll go to the NFC side for the NFC Rookie of the Year. Anyone got someone that's jumping out at them?
NFC. Well, I mean, if I want to stick in line with my bold predictions, I could say Colston Loveland there.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
So I think I'm going to
Matthew
stick
Gold.
with that. Oh, that's another good one there. If he's the one that Green Bay's been looking for, and he finished preseason strong.
Yeah, I don't even. Oh, I know who I'm going to go with. Cam Scattaboo.
Oh yeah, well that would make sense with everything you've been saying about him too.
Yeah, I love Cam. I think he's just going to take that job and run with it too. So once I'm freaking looking through the divisions and that, and like, oh, it's Cam's winning this easily. All he's got to do is stay healthy. So get healthy. He's got to get over that low ankle sprain he's got right now.
I think he is, isn't he? Wasn't he back to practice?
Probably. I just haven't. I got busy today to check, but
that's one of the things I like about these Rookie of the Year awards too. Is it doesn't matter so much about your team context. So like if Cam Ward has a good rookie season, but his team is trash, they'll still give it to him. Like you're saying with Cam Scattaboo here, it doesn't matter if the Giants only win 3 games. If he has a good year, they'll give it to him.
Yep, for sure. I think you were having connection problems.
We got Tyrone Tracy first.
Oh, I think he's.
Oh, y'all know who I'm saying.
Who's that?
For comeback player of the year?
Who are you saying?
Oh, y'all skip me.
The same guy that Maximus Pete Hillen talking about he's going to get hurt.
Terrence? We got to do Terrence first.
Okay.
Oh, I do got a question. Is McCarthy is going to be considered a rookie since he didn't play his rookie year or what? It's not?
Nope. He's already considered.
It's not the NBA.
Yep.
Yeah, I know the NBA definitely do that. Then I'm going with the boy. I don't know when he gonna come in. I want to go with that the quarterback, but I don't know when he gonna come in. Probably gonna take him a while. And,
Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart.
Yeah, it probably gonna take him a while. Carolina is an old boy in with the Carolinas. That's
Ted
NFC.
McMillan.
Yeah.
That's NFC.
Yep, Ted McMillan.
I hate to do it.
You know, you talking about Jimmy Horn.
Boy, stop. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go with Tech. That's bold, man. I really still would rather pick Jackson Dart than Tech. That feels bold, but we're gonna go with Tech McMillan.
All right.
But you're trying to
Jimmy Horn.
I like that McMillan call.
So we all said when I did my defensive NFC side, I don't know if you're having connection problems. When I said Aiden Hutchinson, I think we all agreed he was going to win comeback of the player of the year. So who you got, Terry?
The same guy that you keep saying gonna get hurt.
TJ Watt?
The other one.
Christian McCaffrey?
For comeback player of the year?
Yeah, I guess Hutchinson does have a bit of competition if he can stay healthy.
Well,
but I don't think he can.
Okay.
What time you got, Maximus?
We got about 7 minutes left for you.
Okay. You 7 minutes to what? 6:50?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll skip all the divisions. Let's go to who we think is going to be Super Bowl champions. The end of it all.
Yes. Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
I'm a concur. I think this should be the year to get it together. Get it together.
I think so too, and that's also the reason why Lamar doesn't win, because they don't give it to the Super Bowl champion.
Well, didn't they do that the year that the Saints won? Because Drew Brees won MVP and Super Bowl MVP that season.
He didn't win MVP that year. I don't think Drew Brees got an MVP. I don't think Drew Brees has an MVP.
I'm pretty sure he's got one.
Yeah, I thought the one he got was the year they won. Because he also won Super Bowl MVP, and that was Super Bowl 44.
I thought Peyton Manning won it that year.
Let's say Drew Brees has never won MVP. He has never won.
He's never won.
All right, then.
Glad I didn't bet that.
I was trying to think. I was like, in my mind, I was like, I felt like he might have won one, but
yeah, I thought he did.
Yep. So you got anyone different than the Ravens, Alex?
Well, I can't pick the Ravens, so
Why not? You're wearing purple.
Yeah.
it's LSU. It's LSU.
so
I don't
good.
know. That looks
It
like a
like
raven there on your chest.
Ravens colors.
It is LSU. Okay.
All you
No,
did was cover up the raven.
Yeah, right. No, no. Actually, I'm gonna go bold here, and I'm gonna say it's the Steelers. They're gonna pull it off. Just because you're hating so much, Sean, you're making me double down on my Steeler love, and it's gonna make me wrong, but I'm doing it.
Add that to
That's
the
a
bold
bold
prediction.
take.
Yes, it is. I know
All
it
right.
is.
Well, we already know who Terry's going to say here, but who do you think is going to be the most exciting offense to watch?
Let me guess. Is it the Ravens?
Actually, I want to do a spinoff from the Ravens. Actually, I think the Giants is going to be really fun to watch.
With Russell Wilson?
And Malik Neighbors and throwing that deep ball to Jalen Hyatt and watching Tyrone Tracy and Scatterbo and Thomas Fadone with Theo Johnson. I think this team is going to be putting up some points. They look good in the preseason. Preseason doesn't have nothing to do with regular season, but to me, look like they had a pep in their step.
Man, how much Russell Wilson have you watched over the last 5 years?
I watched him over the past years, but he still has his intellect of being a veteran of the game. And sometimes that's what you need. Look at I hate to go way back, but look at Rich Gannon. Rich Gannon was like and then he got Tim Brown, and then he got what was the other guy? Charlie Gardner, a couple other guys, and he took off and won MVP that year. Also, who's a couple other quarterbacks that maybe later in their career they get with the right team, they play really well with the right offensive coordinator. So I think Russell could have a bounce back. He got Malik Neighbors. All you got to do is get the ball to Malik, and he's gonna make a lot of guys miss with Yak. I think Brian Daboll is a great offensive designer too.
I'm just not sure Russ can even get it to Malik Neighbors. It was ugly to watch.
Yeah, I'm not sure he can either. Like I've got Jackson Dart going in by week 6.
Yeah, now if you're talking about Giants with Jackson Dart at the helm, I think that could be interesting. I would agree.
I think
but
they take the jump once Jackson Dart goes in.
I don't think Russell's going to give up that job. I don't think Russell's going to give it up.
I don't think Russ is going to have a choice. It's going to be like old-fashioned 1920s hook coming in and just going, "You gone, get off the stage," just like they did in Denver.
Right.
Well, who you got, Terrence?
Most exciting. I was trying to think who I've been drafting most of, and I can only think of either the Ravens or I just had them on my. I forgot the well, it's gonna have to be the Bengals if they trying to get to their 10 wins. It's gonna have to be the Bengals. They're gonna have to throw as much last year and win.
Yep. That's what I was gonna say. I think it's that Bengals offense.
So yeah.
Well, for me, I'm going to say the Panthers. I think they just take that big leap where they get exciting to watch. And because people are used to them being so bad for so long, it's just going to be exciting for them to be in the thick. I don't know if they'll have like an amazing record, make the playoffs, but I think they're going to be in every game in that last 4 minutes in the fourth quarter, fighting for a win.
I like that.
Yep. I like that too. They were on my list of offenses that I thought would be interesting.
I couldn't say it because Terrence was going to try to say that I'm a homer, so that's why I didn't say Carolina. But go ahead, Alex. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I agree with you, and I think that Canales is going to start designing those lanes, and I think that's what Bryce Young needs to be able to be successful. And I've always said for every short quarterback that gets drafted in this league, the first thing I would do, if I were them, is call Drew Brees and say, "How'd you figure this out?" And if it's a coaching style that I need, maybe I can convince my coach why I need that. But Drew Brees is a great resource, and I don't know how much these young coaches are relying on him, but he's somebody I'd be going to for all the time because he changed his mechanics to make it work in the league. And I just remember, too, watching his throw. That dude was always on, like, ballet-style tippy toes when he was releasing the ball. So he was fun to watch and made it work.
We're at 6:50, but before you got to leave there, Terry, we got a comment for you. It says, "Yo, TD, Isaiah Bond, check him out." I'm gonna take him with my last pick.
Yeah, he's trending. He's trending. I heard a few things about him. He got signed to, it wasn't Cleveland, was it?
Yeah, Cleveland, 3 years, $3 million.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
But he's also the guy that was supposed to be the YR1 for Texas this year. That Matthew Golden just came in as a transfer and then took it over, and Matthew Golden went in the first round. Like, even if Isaiah Bond didn't get those falsely accused domestic violence charges, I think he would at best would have been a 6th-round pick.
Could be.
Right,
on that note,
right.
too, the Browns also claimed Raheem Sanders, who the Chargers waived. So 2 Sanders in Cleveland now.
Yeah, I like it. Well, did you want to keep going, guys, or let Terry go? Or
Yeah, Terry
It's
can
up to
go.
you guys.
We'll finish up the comments.
Yep. All right, guys. Y'all be safe. I'll see y'all later. Peace.
See ya.
all right. Well, let's get to some of these comments here. Terrence is always better at this than I am.
I don't even know where we at. Where you at?
I'm at the beginning. I just skipped to one for TD because I looked quickly for him.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll go. Yeah, right. Yeah. What up, bruh? You know, Eddie was like the first one to comment before the show even started. Then we got ready for the cutting edge content by the Halt. Yeah, am I pronouncing it right? The Halt.
That's how I would pronounce it.
Persons to the Packers is crazy, says Tron Force.
Yep, sure is.
Ninja freezing his nuts off, says yup. He was talking about, I think, on Terry Echo, Parsons to Green Bay is crazy. Yeah, everybody's shocked because I got the same reactions on my phone. It was like 2 different Facebook, 2 different people said they really traded Michael Parsons. Like, it was the same exact comment. Like, people was in shock.
Oh, it doesn't shock me. I'm just surprised that the Cowboys actually did it.
Yeah.
Which means Parsons have done something because Jerry likes to pay his stars.
Tron says Caleb Williams can't feel great with Parsons going to be on the Packers.
Yeah, neither can Goff.
Here you go, Maximus.
Yeah, I'm Canadian.
TZG man said Priest Hall to the Cowboys at trade deadline. I don't know.
I think I've called that one this offseason too, haven't I, Alex?
I think you did suggest something like that when the Breece Hall rumors started flying. But does that move make sense now that they just pushed Micah Parsons out the door?
I don't know. I think someone's knocking on my door. I'll be right back.
Yeah, because I just don't know. I mean, you don't see too many like high level players get traded. So like I always usually just bet against it before I bet on it. You know.
Yep, I would agree.
Yeah. TD back. And 8 like, okay. We got Philip Mike OG. Why you say that? I guess he responded to someone else. OTZ. People are sleeping on Kyle Williams. If he and Hindi hit on Patriots, could be scary. Who is Hindi? Oh, Henderson. I was like,
Travion Henderson.
That's a new name, Hindi.
Well, who's ahead, Chisholm or Williams?
Well, they're different roles.
I think.
Right?
I don't know.
Chisholm and Pop Douglas are kind of the slot guy. Then you're gonna have Diggs and Kyle Williams on the outside, right?
Well, I know they got Douglas listed as their YR1 on their website right now.
Yeah, he's slot though. He's only 5'9".
Well, I don't know. I think Terry came back.
Yes, the draft is at 7:15. You know how this stuff goes.
I was waiting for you to
at 7.
bring
You're supposed
yourself
to be at
up.
7. Huh?
You had the power to bring yourself up. I was waiting for you to bring yourself up.
I couldn't.
Man.
No, I don't.
doesn't.
No, I don't.
No,
I'm
he's
on my
on
cell
his
phone.
mobile.
Oh. That's why I was like, I guess he'll come up when he's ready.
I figure you was mad at me from the Jimmy Horn earlier.
Look, that's the only way I remember his name if you said it, because I can't think of the man's name. He's so far on the depth chart. But
No, he ain't that far. He number 4. He number 4.
It's either Henderson or Hunter for rookie of the year. I forgot about Hunter.
I forgot about Hunter too.
Yep, that was a
Yeah,
I
solid
did
if he
not.
miss
play
on my
good
part.
defense and catch 60, 70 passes for about 600 yards and a couple touchdowns and play good on
Yep.
defense, lock down a couple people, he can win rookie of the year.
That's why I was surprised you guys didn't think my Henderson was that bold of a take, because it should be Hunter
it's
for
bold
the
to me. I'm
odds-on
not even
favorite.
thinking about Henderson.
Yeah, I totally spaced on Travis Hunter on that one.
Has entered the chat.
Not with solid confidence, though.
What's going on, bro? Long time no see.
It's the fantasy football hustler himself. This is super solid crew. I like the opposing opinions on Rodgers. Appreciate you, bruh.
Yep.
Spicy MVP Bo Nix.
I like that one. I was gonna say that one, but I like that one.
Extremely spicy.
Well, that means that Denver wins that division, right? For that to happen.
Because
they got a good defense too.
Jaden Daniels. Because Jaden Daniels, I feel like got the talent to do it. Bo Nix on his sophomore season to do it, that's hot. Matter of fact, that's what I said to him. Too spicy. Oh, Packers, baby. I remember going to school and finding out the Packers got Reggie White. I was in high school.
That was a big get. Reggie became a game changer right there. Like, I don't really remember him with the Eagles, but I remember him with Green Bay.
That's what I'm about to say. I don't even remember him with the Eagles. Gibbs, NFC Offensive Player of the Year. Gibbs is nice. Maximum on the Mega. That doesn't really affect sports as much as you think.
The MAGA.
In NFC Rookie of the Year, Matthew Golden. How you feel about that? I don't know about that. What's up, TD and the panel? I love the content. Great show. Appreciate you, Justin.
Guys, let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up.
Leo is just saying Raiders, and the Hawk said TD nailed it. I don't know what
Matthew Golden.
Okay. So now we have it. Got anything else, Sean?
Nope, nothing much. Me and Alex will be doing our show tomorrow. That'll drop at noon on Spotify and the Fantasy Blind Spot. Doing these weekly with you guys, and we got the season starting next week. So come here, get your fantasy questions in for week 1 starts and sits. We'll be starting that at about 7 o'clock next week, but the show will start a half hour beforehand at 6:30 still.
Yeah, what time did the game start? 8 o'clock?
Yep.
8:15-ish.
Yeah. So we're gonna go up into the game, guys. Come here, super chat to get your question answered. We're gonna be here for you for all your questions. Everybody's gonna answer your question. Members will get priority, so you want to be a member because your question might get skipped over, guys. If you're not a member, we're gonna have a lot of things going on. Maximus, tell them a little bit how we're gonna flow on Thursdays. So they know.
Well, we'll come in, we'll do our normal chat, see what we're all up to. Then we'll get into, what did I say, Alex? Do you remember?
Like start sit. We'll do a lot of Q&A.
Well, then we're going to do what you said, Terry, with our pick'ems. Where we'll pick 3 players and we'll keep track of that. Where we'll do 1 quarterback or something, 1 wide receiver, 1 running back, and see who's the winner at the end between us all. So whether you're on that show or not, and we'll keep track of that. And then a pick'ems. Then we'll talk about the Thursday night game for about 10 minutes, and then we'll get into about 30 minutes question and answer. So that'll be the start for the week.
Yeah. For Thursdays, guys, it's going to be gas. Make sure you pop up for the good hour and hit the like button, guys. I don't appreciate the likes when I'm not here. It should never be no 5 likes on no shows. I got too many subscribers, too many loyal people to have 5 likes. So I need at least 15 to 20 likes every single time on the good hour. Let's show support to my homeboys, Terrence, Maximus, and Alex.
All right. You want to take us out, Terrence?
And as I always tell you guys, make sure you follow Sean and Alex on there, the Fantasy Blind Spot on Spotify. And make sure you follow that Fantasy Network on YouTube. I will be going live, fellas. The draft is Sunday. So I'm going to do a post-draft live thing right after the draft. So y'all don't have to join, but I want to join and talk about the draft. I know I'm going to be talking about people's picks and everything. if you don't get on, I'm definitely talking about your team. I'm doing no blows, everything. You know, when I can talk about y'all not around, I'm gonna do it. but anyway, until next time, people. Peace.